Hey, welcome back everybody. Well, here I got somebody wanting me to see if this thing's any good. This is a walk behind mower. It's got some stuff here. It's got some issues. I don't know. We're going to find out here pretty quick. This has been this way, and I don't know how long that's been that way. Water's probably down in the engine. This is cracked here. Belt is missing. We'll see. First of all, we're going to see if there's any spark. We'll fire it up and see if it's even going to run. You know, if we got... Look at that. Somebody... I don't know what happened here. You can tell. I'll show you here. It got broke right off of here. I don't know. Boy, something bad happened to it. See, it got pulled out of there and that out of there. This is all bent. See, this is tough. So that's all bent. So I don't know what happened to this thing. Let's see what the oil looks like. Well, surprisingly, look, the oil looks practically brand new. Well, we'll see. So I'll bring you on. We're going to do some assessment on this thing real quick to see if it's even worth anything, if they want to know if it's worth anything. It's only a pull start too. There's no electric. Well, it does have electric start. No, there's no electric start on it. You got the key. It's gotta have electric start. No starter. So it's a pull start only. So okay, well, we'll assess this thing. We'll check it out, and I'll bring it back on, and we'll see what it's worth. And then we got this Gator here. I'll bring you on that too, and that'll be another one. It's got a missing on one cylinder. It's a V twin. It's a twin, so it's missing on one cylinder. So we'll bring you back up when that comes up. So let's focus in on this one fast. See if we got some spark and if it's even going to fire over. Hey, welcome back everybody. Well, I got it to fire up. I put some brake fluid in there, brake cleaner, and it fired up. Oil went everywhere. This must have a hole in it here. So we got some bearings that are seized up, two sides. We do have the top of it. It's going to need a handle here, like this over here. Throttle cable, that's broke. Need some extra belts. The two belts for the blades. So I'm going to have to get a hold of the owner and tell them what I found, and they'll have to make a decision what they want to do, keep it or scrap it or whatever. I'll have to kind of figure out how much it's going to cost. I got to clean all there's water I got in the engine. Got to clean all that out, put a new oil filter, change the oil. I'm sure that carburetor is probably nasty, so it might not come back. It might need another carburetor. So this might cost more than it's worth to get back going again. So I'll have to let them make that decision, what they want to do. Now, coming over to the Gator, John Deere Gator. Well, this, it was missing. I determined it was missing before. I checked the compression. It's about 75 here. Over there, it's 150 almost. So, obviously, this one is not running great, about half capacity. So now I got to figure out what it is. Is it a ring issue? Which I doubt if it is. I mean, it could be, but I'm thinking it's a valve issue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull off this cap here and just check out the valves, make sure they're not sticky, sticking for some reason, not closing completely. I might need to take this head off and redo the valves. It might have a burnt valve. We don't know. I don't know for sure. I like not to. This is, as you can see, it's a water cooled. So you know what that means. You're going to drain all the fluid out, crack it open, and get into it. So we're going to find out. First of all, I'm going to take this off here. We'll check the valves. If I can't get it going, then I'm going to be jumping into it and probably have to get a new valve. Probably one of the valves might be burned, or they might just need to be adjusted. I'm going to have to find out. I'm not sure what is on these John Deere engines or what engines they use in here. I got to find out what engine that they put in here. Is it their own or somebody else's? So, but I just want to bring you up to date on this. I knew it was missing for sure, and you can just driving. But I got to figure out the year and see what kind of motor. I don't know if you can see down there, but let's see here. Clean it off here a little bit. Let's boo in there. Maybe we can. I got the code. Don't know exactly what that says there. Kawasaki. Okay. Well, good. Those are good engines. So it's got the Kawasaki engine in it. Just seen it there. Seen Kawasaki Motor Company. I don't know what size it is. But that's good to know because those are good engines. So hopefully it just might need to be doing some adjustments on it. And we'll see if we'll get her going. Get her going and riding. So like again, I'll bring you back on and show you what I found. Alright, here I'm back. Got that off of there. Here's a good sign. We got adjustable valves on there. So this is my guess. Those need to be adjusted. They probably have never been adjusted. A lot of things happen like that. I'm probably gonna, that one's doing fine. That's 150. It's probably doing fine, but this one needs to be adjusted. I'm gonna have to look up the tolerance on this and adjust these valves, and I bet this thing's gonna be just ready to go. So that's good to see. I'm glad to see that it's adjustable. So I'll bring you back on when we figure out if that's going to do the trick. If just adjusting the valves is going, whoop, there we go. If just adjusting the valves is going to make it work, make it happen. So I hope you weren't on the side there for a while. I got you back. As you see there, they're adjustable valves. I'm glad to see that. So we'll hopefully it'll take care of all this. So what we'll do is, that's all it is. We're going to do an oil change on this. Let's see. I just do an oil change on it. Clean up, you know, they got the chains over there. We'll put some grease on these chains, and there's some grease zerks here and there. We'll get this thing just spruced up here. Might check the transmission grease in this transmission. And this thing should be ready to go back to the customer there that I need to look it over for. So I'll be getting back with you and show you what we found out. Hey, welcome everybody from YouTube. Hey, on that last video you just saw there on the Gator, it's let me put it here. The Gator, I took the carburetor, I cleaned it out. That helped a lot. But come to find out, the valves did need adjusted on it, but come to find out that somebody put the wrong spark plugs in that Gator. They were little short ones, like for a little 3.5 horse Briggs engine is what they had in there. So when I put the full ones in there, because of course that's a lot of compression loss really, if you think about it. I put the ones that are supposed to go in it, that thing ran like a striped A. It ran great. So the valve need a little adjustment, the carburetor need to be cleaned, and now it runs great. I'm going to change the oil and take it back to the customer. Now on the other one, that mower, I'm going to suggest they can scrap it or probably sell it for parts to somebody that'll make some money off of it. They got it for free, so I don't think they're going to be hurt on it. So I just wanted to bring you up to date on what was on the Gator and that push lawnmower. And hey, like I say, if you want to see more, you never know what you're going to see on here. Subscribe, push the bell button, and you come along with me. I'll try to keep regular putting on different videos as I go along. I have a lot of projects coming up in the works, but my work's picked up. I do home construction and repair, so that's picked up. So it's got the four-wheelers might be in the background here and there. I'll try to bring some construction stuff up. Some of the things I'm doing, it just wasn't up to snuff, or something really, it was nothing really elaborate. So when I come up with something, I'll bring it to you. Well, have a good one and take care. Thanks for watching.